80% of the results that you see in your life are an outcome of 20% of the effort in your life that you have put in. That's a very well known fact. You can read multiple books on that, but that's a tested fact. Most of the time, whatever we do in our lives, right, 20% of the time, whatever we are focusing in the right things, most of the results that we see around us are an outcome of that. Which means that 80% of the time that we are or effort we are putting in a day, it's going into things which are not required. It's going into things which are optional or which will not take us anywhere. For example, watching TV. Okay, it's important for relaxing. That's fine. For example, working on something which will not take you towards your promotions. For example, doing some exercise without a goal. Let's say just going for a walk, not even a brisk walk, talking with friends, going to a gym and just doing few sets and then enjoying talking about the gym and then coming back. You will not get any results out of it, right? But you're still investing time. It's as simple as that. And the reason why it is like that, because we human beings, like we are very much, we are like a focused species, right? We need some goals and purposes in life. Like we consider, like our life is a journey. Human life is the only species. Humans are the only species who have who can call their life as a journey, right? On this planet, at least till date, there is no other thing. Any animal you talk about, they don't have a journey. They will eat, they will reproduce, they will die. We are the only ones who have a journey. And that's why it's important for us to have a destination, because a journey without a destination is just a journey. It will not take us anywhere, right? Think about it, like if you're in a flight and the flight doesn't have a destination, what will happen? It will remain in the flight forever. It will remain in the sky. You will not land anywhere. You will always be in transit, and ultimately one day the petrol will go off and boom, the fuel will go off and then boom, right? What will happen? You will have unfulfilled dreams because you had a purposeless life, and then you will end up nowhere. And then in your grave, you might think that I don't know what happens in the grave, but then philosophically you might think that, okay, I could have achieved so much. I had so much amount of potential. I have not tried this, I have not tried that, and I'm dying. I'm losing this human life. And so it's very important for all of us to have a purposeful life, which means that instead of 20% of effort, let's put 40%, at least double of that effort into the things which are going to make sense for us, which are really important for us. Now you will ask me, how do I know what is important for me? So in life, there are 3 quadrants for everyone. Number 1 is wealth, number 2 is health, and number 3 is relationships. That's it. Now, it's not in sequence. I said wealth because it relates directly to people, because people, money की बात आती है सबका दिमाग, oh, wealth. Health की बात करेगा, हाँ ठीक है, चलेगा. That's a mindset, that's a problem, that's a pity. But then what to do? So number 1 should be health, number 2 should be of course wealth, and number 3 should be relationships. But I would say that all 3 should be there in equilibrium. You might see that people who are very rich are still not doing great because they are having sleepless nights. They have broken relationships. They go through divorces. Many rich people don't even talk to their father. The son is not talking to dad. The dad is not talking to son. The son is not breaking up with so many people. Very irritating, having sleepless nights. All of those things come into picture because you don't have a goal in your relationships. Similarly, if you are having wealth and relationships but you're not focusing on your fitness, what will happen? You will end up being diabetic. You will end up attracting those diseases. And what would that money do for you in the bank account if you are going to spend most of your time on the bed, lying on the hospital bed, praying to God to help you come out of that disease? You can't do anything. So that's why it needs to be equilibrium. Wealth, fitness, and relationships should be in equilibrium. And when we do things purposefully into these 3 quadrants, when we have a goal in these 3 quadrants, that's when our life will become more fulfilling. And to do something in these three quadrants, first of all, you need to know what is your goal in these three quadrants. And you should have a long-term goal, a short-term goal, and then you have to have a path how to go to that, reach that goal, right? It's as simple as that. Now, man, you might think that, okay, let's say we have a goal. Sorry, let's say we have these three quadrants, which is very important, but I've never focused on these things. How can I get clarity? That's it. For clarity, you need to talk to the people who have done that for themselves, whom you trust. Seek their mentorship. Talk to them. Understand the importance of life. Understand what they have done to change themselves, right? And there might be many examples around. If you're not finding examples around in relationships, maybe go for a paid mentorship program, or start reading books, go through right content, positive content, start browsing more of that content so that you become more holistic, right? That's the whole point of, that's a final, that's a conclusion, I would say. If you get, you complete use these in these three areas, now people will say, okay, there is also something fourth area, which is called spirituality. And I would not add that, because once you fulfill all these three areas, you cannot fulfill these three areas. The goals in these three areas cannot be fulfilled without being spiritual, right? Spirituality is like a circle, which is overlapping all these three areas. You have to be spiritual to earn more money, if at all you want. You have to be spiritual to have better relationships. You need to be spiritual to have better fitness. And of course, spirituality doesn't only mean that you need to pray to God and also do bhajans and everything. It means it has much deeper facet. Yet, like for example, money is a spiritual. You need to think that my money is a spiritual. Think money as a spiritual thing, asset, and work towards it to help people. That's when you will attract more money. Bringing gratitude in life is also a part of a spirituality, right? You are thanking people, you are thanking universe for whatever you've got. So that is spirituality. So you need to be spiritual, but then you have to work in these three quadrants. Now, coming back to the previous question, how would I get clarity? Attach yourself with a mentor, and that mentor can help you to get a clarity, understanding your state right now. For example, for wealth, you need to change a job. You need to work with someone who can help you to change a job if you don't know the skills, and that's completely fine, my friend. It's okay. It's okay not to. It's okay that you have not done earlier. You can always go for a mentor. You can invest some money into yourself. You can avoid buying that expensive phone. Remove that goal of expensive phone. Invest in yourself. First of all, get that job that you are always wanting. Uplift your wealth, your fitness, your relationships, right? That's the focus area. So at least 40%, 60% अभी भी आप वो करो, right? जो आपको मजा आता है जिस चीज में. That's fine. Don't need to change, bring the world upside down to do these things. Take small steps, but have a mentor. And once you have the clarity, right, the mentor will also help you to strategize how to get to that goal. Finally, you will be in driving seat, but that whole path would be created by the mentor, by talking to you, and having that path you have to tread in and understand कि भाई मेरे को ये करना है, जाना आपको ही है. Mentor will also make you accountable that okay भाई तुमने कुछ बहुत दिनों से किया नहीं है, let's do something towards it. And that's the whole point, right? So work in these three quadrants, have a purposeful life. Don't be in a forever flight which is never ending without a destiny, and it will just, don't wait for the fuel to go off so that one day you go off with so many dreams unfulfilled, so many desires unfulfilled, not tapping 100% potential. And do help people, help more people. Like with this video, I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to help you so that you understand at least now that now is the right time. Now is the high time for you to think about your life, because this life is precious and the time is very short, right? I don't want to sound like 2012 is gonna come, like the devastation of 2012 that was also depicted in a film. I'm talking about real life, right? Everybody has short time on this earth. Nobody knows what is gonna happen tomorrow. So utilize your time, and utilize your time in a way that it is actually working towards your goals. maybe 20% की जगह make it 40% effort into goal oriented things, and rest of 60% you can continue, right? With that, thank you so much for watching this. I hope this brings some clarity to you. In order to, if at all you want to reach out to me, you can fill the form in my description of this video, and definitely I would love to help you and let's interact. And if you like these topics, you can comment what kind of topics you would like to know more about, and definitely I can make more videos which can help each one of you. All right, don't hesitate to subscribe or share this video, so that you can get more and more updates, and also share this video with your loved ones which you think this thought can help them also, right? Maybe your brother, your sister, whoever is in rut, whoever you think might need this help, right? Might get some value out of it, right? Let's share it with them. And thank you so much. Take care. Yours truly, backbencher Crorepati. Thank you.